So I'm talking about Wabi Sabi today, and this is not wasabi which you put on your sushi roll. This is the idea that there's beauty in imperfection, and you can see it in music, in punk music, in grime music. People like it because it's grimy. People like punk because they sing out of tune or they're not quite in key with the instruments. There's a beauty in that because it's raw, it's uncut, and if you live in East London or you're from or know of a hipster place, then you're familiar with the idea of shabby chic, that something can be more interesting, more unique, more character because it is a bit shabby, because it isn't perfect. And this is something which I think is useful to consider with projects, with things that we want to do in our own life, because often what I see with a lot of clients and myself, to be honest, is that we prevent ourselves from doing things because we've got this lofty ideal that everything just needs to be perfect. Everything needs to be just so before we share it with the world. Like these videos, for instance, I was thinking for a long time I should get better at presenting, I should get a better camera, I need to improve the sound. All these things which were a great recipe for doing sweet FA and getting no result. Whereas when I just decided, okay, I was challenged on doing it, I said, yeah, okay, I'm going to do this, whether it's perfect or not, put it out there. And in fact, through that, I can learn, I can improve, I can get feedback, I can see where maybe I'm not so great, where maybe I could improve. And that growth process can happen much more rapidly. And that's the same with almost anything you want to do. It's going to happen much, much quicker when you put it out there in the world. You get real world feedback, not just your thoughts about what needs to happen and how it should be, but other opinions and your own reflection on how it could have been better, how it could have been different. These things are going to enable you to grow, to improve, to get better at whatever it is that you want to do. And I think applying this idea of Wabi Sabi to yourself, to your own projects, to the things, the goals, the whatever it might be that you want to achieve, just cut yourself a little bit of slack and realize and recognize it's okay not to be perfect immediately. You know, there is no such thing. It's a concept. It's not real. And once you kind of get over that ego thing of being perfect, you can actually make greater leaps in that direction of getting better. And also just be happier, because being paranoid and neurotic about it has to be perfect, it has to be this, it leads to high blood pressure, and no one wants high blood pressure. So check out Wabi Sabi. If you got Google it. There's a good documentary by Marcel Theroux which I recommend. And if you enjoyed this video, then please share. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.